The FHFA graphs are a great resource for you to connect with customers and really show the effect of appreciation over time. Now, these are created using the Federal Housing and Finance Administration, or FHFA, data where they track home sales and track resales in particular, and then really just basically spread the value of the home for how long it was owned over the years that it was owned to give a good idea of appreciation in an area over time. Now, they do this by MSAs, or metropolitan statistical areas, for over 260 areas in the US. This data is really accurate and a great picture of what's been going on. Now, you can see here on this graph, in this case, this is for Colorado Springs, the appreciation by year really has a major effect on home values that you can see escalate over time. You can also understand where showing this to a customer can really have an effect to show them, hey, I have a lot of equity. Maybe now I want to learn more about the value of my home. And the reason why we love this graph so much is we use it to first kind of create that spark of interest that then leads to a real estate review, and then if someone wants a more detailed analysis, leads to a CMA and most likely a transaction. So this is a great starting point to really reach out to people. Because of that, we take this data in these graphs and we give them to you as an additional resource. Now, to print your area, all you have to do is log into your account and click the FHFA Graphs button here at the top, and you'll find this page open. Now, if you scroll down, you'll get a little bit of understanding of how FHFA graphs work, and you'll see these drop-down menus by state where you can find both the state appreciation and the MSAs, or those statistical areas that the government tracks. Now, you might say, well, my city's not in here, or maybe it's combined with other data. Again, this is meant to be a thing that sparks interest and then create a real estate review. So it's okay if it's a little bit broader than maybe you would like. This is what the government gives us, so this is what we can make for you. Now, all you have to do is find your area. Let's say you're looking at Fort Wayne, Indiana, and click on that link there. This will open up the FHFA graph that you can go ahead and print, download, or save to use with your customers. Now, you'll notice there's actually two graphs. The other graph we have here is all the data they provide us, and this shows you the appreciation for each year or the depreciation for other years. Now, the reason why we prefer this accumulated graph is at times customers might see, for example, here, where we're at 9.5 and it goes down to 5.3. Sometimes people are seeing that as it dropped in value. Well, obviously it didn't. It actually still went up, just not by as much. Now, in that same kind of comparison, you can see this is at 9.5 and here's that 5.3. You can see it still is climbing up and then really connects that information in a clear way to customers. Now, one thing that we actually really love doing with this is putting this on a near auto flow. So we'll take these graphs and send them to customers in our area just through email as a way to kind of spark the interest again and create that real estate review. Because of that, we give you an additional resource, and this is in your reviews resources area. That is a template that you can send with this graph of an email text to use very simply. In the reviews resources, we're going to scroll down here to the FHFA graph email template and then click here to open it. This email text template is a very simple Word document with some text that you can copy and paste into your email composer. In a couple areas, we're going to put your client's name and then your signature. Now, if you want more understanding of how to use this, there's a how-to video, the template, and a simple how-to guide in PDF. But just like that, you've downloaded your area's appreciation graphs and the template that we would recommend for sending them via email as an auto flow sequence to start that process and talk about real estate reviews.